Good evening. Welcome to State of Business. You're with me, Madhusha Tavapalakumar. Let's take a look at tonight's headlines first. Drought-affected farmer families to get a monthly payment of 10,000 rupees. And prices of eye lenses to be regulated. Now the stories in details. President has instructed to pay a monthly payment of 10,000 rupees to each farmer family affected by drought. The President has further instructed to appoint a committee comprising district secretaries, Grama Niladaris and Samruddhi officials to collect comprehensive information on affected families. This payment will be paid from next month until the start of the Yala season. This was decided during a meeting held at the President's officials' residence. The President has also said he has received many complaints from the public regarding the land reclamation. He urged the officials to look into those and said that the officials who failed to fulfill their duties should resign. Health Minister Dr. Rajitha Senaratne says a price mechanism for eye lenses will be gazetted today. Accordingly, prices of 38 brands of eye lenses have been regulated. After price reduction, patients will be able to buy an eye lens for around 8,000 rupees.
ඒ හැම සමාගමත් එක්කම සාකච්ඡා කරලා නියම ව්‍යාජ CIF අගය වෙනුවට අව්‍යාජ CIF අගය හොයාගෙන රේගුවෙන් ඒකේ අනුව තමයි මේ මිල නියම කරලා තිබෙන්නේ. නමුත් ඒකින්දා මම හිතන්නේ මේකේ විශාල මිල අක්ෂිකාචවල මිල අඩු වෙනකොට ශල්‍ය කර්මයේ මිලත් ඒ වගේම අඩු වෙයි. දැන් අපි මේ ගමන මෙතනින් නවත්තන්නේ නැහැ. අපි ඊට පස්සේ ඊතුරු ඖෂධ විශේෂයෙන්ම මිල අධික ඖෂධ ගණනාවම අපි අරගෙන අපි ඒ ටික අඩු කරනවා. ඒ විදිහට සියලුම ඖෂධ මිල අවසානයේදී අඩු කරනවා. ඒ විතරක් නෙවෙයි ස්ටෙන්ට් වර්ග ඇතුළු මේ මෙඩිකල් ඩිවයිසස් කියන ඒවා. එක එක උපාංග වෛද්‍ය ශාස්ත්‍රයේ තේමන මේ හියරින් ඒඩ් lenses stents ඒ වගේ මේව කර අනිකුත් implants එක එක ඒවා මේව කරන. ඒ සියලුම ඒවායි මිල ඉදිරියේදී අපි නියාමනය කරනවා.
Minister Patali Champika Ranawaka says a national physical plan will be finalized soon and it will streamline the country's urban development. The minister said this at the inauguration of Lanka Property Show 2017 in Colombo today. This exhibition has been organized by Lanka Property website to celebrate its 10th year anniversary. The show has brought together experts in the local real estate sector and it will continue until tomorrow.
We expect to gift Sri Lanka with a broader, redefined national physical plan in policy and more comprehensive national physical plan for entire island, which will spell out strong and sound policy on housing and urban development, along with measures to safeguard environmental and social safeguards that will be ready within this year. We expect to complete strategic development plans for all urban areas in Sri Lanka within next few years. They will be prepared with adequate understanding on the need for development, demand for land and space and potentials and constraints for investments. They will be prepared with wider participation of the developers, business community and the public at large. They will be collectively decided, planned and not secret documents. The plans, I assure, will be development promotive and not restrictive.
See you after this break. Welcome back. The grand opening of the Colombo's latest department store, Pearl of Asia, took place recently. Finance Minister Ravi Karnanayake was the chief guest at the occasion. Pearl of Asia will be one of Colombo's contemporary department stores and it will be one-stop shopping destination especially for the international travelers.
We are allowing branded items to come in on a very low tariff basis for the simple reason that we want to attract the tourists. We will be announcing gold will also be tax-free. We will be only having a very minute tax of 2.5% and ensuring that we open the gold market to all the Indian and the SAARC region people. At the moment, India buys 784 tons of gold a year. We basically sell not even 1/100th of that. You have Dubai and Singapore selling on taxes, which is 7% in Singapore and 6% in Dubai. So we're going to place yourselves that Sri Lanka will be having a tax of around 2.5%. So you'll be able to attract the Indian tourists coming in here just to buy gold.
Let's take a look at the stocks after this break. Welcome back. The trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The all-share price index dropped 13.85 points to close at 6,159.87, and the S&P SL 20 index dipped 4.23 points to close the session at 3,543.63. The turnover was 329.3 million rupees and 19 million shares were traded. Next is Forex rates. Now we have dealing room update for the week.
The Sri Lankan rupee ended weaker on Wednesday, hurt by imported dollar demand. Rupee forwards were active with 2-week forwards ending at 151.25 to 151.30 per dollar, weaker from Tuesday's close of 151.15 to 151.25. The central bank governor said last week the bank was not planning to abruptly stop supporting the rupee. The central bank kept its key rates steady last week for a 6th straight month, but flagged possible corrective measures in the months ahead in a sign that further tightening might be on the cards to temper inflation pressure and safeguard a fragile rupee. At this week's T-bill auction, all three maturities saw a rate increase. 3 months increase from 9.16% to 9.22%. 6 months increase from 10.07% to 10.12%, while the 1 year increased by 8 basis points to 10.55 from 10.47%. The interbank overnight core money rates was at 8.45% to 8.50%, and repo rates held around 8.35% to 8.45%. The market liquidity as of Wednesday stood at a negative 2.184. The bond yield last week appreciated due to persistent selling from foreign investors. The liquid bond on the 1st of May 2021 was last trading at 12.55 levels.
With that, we wrap up State of Business for the week. Join us tomorrow with a Biz Roundup at 7 p.m.